Hello there. Happy Wednesday or happy hump day, as they say. So it's the middle of the week, and we are, you know, still going on with our goals for the week, right? So today I decided to, look at this article that I found at breastcancer.org. I always follow this group and whatever information they have because as a breast cancer survivor, and I find it very useful to look at what they have. So let me start by sharing my screen and share you share to you this article that I found. Okay. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so of course, life insurance is definitely something that we all, um, cancer patients or cancer survivors or, being in cancer journey. Um, so let us just go through this article and what we can learn from it. So, breast cancer and life insurance. Who can get it and when? So, obviously, most life insurance uh, found in my breast, in my left breast, and that I'm about to begin my cancer journey. But at the back of my head, I said, "Thank God, I have life insurance with living benefits. I can't wait to call my agent. I can't wait to call my business director because I was part of the business. And thank God, I was able to receive almost $200,000 cash at the time from this policy. So fast forward now, September 2025. It's almost over 2 years now since my cancer diagnosis. And of course, I'm still in this journey. I'm still in this journey with my cat with cancer, and it's a love hate relationship. But it's okay. I can do this through my faith with God, doing this. So I'm here just to share what I know and what I can provide to you. So having breast cancer these days gives one a very limited choice, but nonetheless, it's still something that we can do, right? So who can get it and when? Okay, so let me tell you that it's not really the end of the world if one has gone through cancer. There are companies who would actually cover cancer survivors depending on their lab works or the current status of their medical condition. So but right off the bat, most of this company can cover 2 or 3 years in remission, but we still have to submit an application to know, right? So um, why do we have to get life insurance even though we are already diagnosed with or having gone through cancer? Because it is still a very powerful tool to support your loved ones in a worst case scenario. What is this worst case scenario? Of course, in the event that we don't survive, and we don't want to leave our loved ones in a situation that they will be in that financial difficulty if we pass on. Or so we still look at life insurance and what are our choices, right? So there are still some options to help you financially, protect yourself and the people that you love. It's really a language of love to buy life insurance because you have in your mind the people that you love and you don't want them to be stressed in case you passed on, or you want everything is taken care of. So anyway, can you get life insurance if you have breast cancer? So the answer is totally not yes or totally not no. It's because it's still case to case, right? If someone is in remission, that is something that your doctor, of course, will certify. So there will be a review of your medical records. um, there will be a review of your pathological report, especially the lab works that you've been doing, right? So, a person, let's define what does it mean when you are in remission. A person in remission for over 5 years might see premiums that are approximately 20 to 50% higher than the standard rate. So, obviously, since one is already high risk, so definitely the premiums will be higher. But still, it's still a good option to get this kind of coverage. So, if you're diagnosed with breast cancer while you have an active life insurance policy, your coverage won't change as long as you continue to pay the premium. So let me share with you that during the time that I was filing for my claim, the insurance company actually asked me if I want to get just half of my claim, or get it in full. So that means if I only get half of my claim, then my policy will still be in force. Of course, given that my face amount will also be cut in half. So you ha- uh, so definitely, if one is diagnosed with breast cancer and they have an active life insurance, they have more options on their hand, right? So the second is, when you get life insurance, what do you expect? Of course, insurers will definitely assess your overall health, where you are in your diagnosis, or in your condition. Um, this time, they will also take into account your family history, um, and they will look at the risks that surrounds you as the applicant for this coverage. Typically, they will ask when were you diagnosed, what was the type of cancer. In this case, it's breast, um, and then what was the staging, and what was the treatment history that you're able to get. So expect that this will be the kinds of questions that will be asked, and forgive them if they are very thorough, because they just want to have an understanding of what your current medical condition is. That is why they're asking all these questions. Okay, so life insurance options if you have a family history of breast cancer. So mind you, when I was getting my coverage at the time, um, I never really had to disclose my history, the family history of my of cancer in my family. I don't remember the insurance company asking me that. All they asked me is my immediate family member, like my parents, if they're still alive, and if not, uh, how did they die? That's it at the time of my application. So it's really very, it's more appropriate and more logical for one to get their coverage while they're still in a good medical state or health state. A lot of people don't realize that this is actually a leverage, more than just financial things in life. That's why there's a saying, health is wealth, because you can definitely leverage your healthy body to get this coverage. Imagine, just by paying a premium. At the time, I was paying about 250 a month, or I should say my husband, because he was the one who took care of my premium. So we were just paying about 250 a month, And when I filed for the claim, after 1 year of paying, I was given almost $200,000 cash, and it was tax free. Imagine that. Imagine if you have the choice in your hands, being healthy because you've taken care of yourself. And a lot of folks, are healthy even in their 70s, especially here in America. So many folks in their 70s are still, blessed with healthy body, mind and their body. So why not take advantage of this, um, you know, health status and get yourself a coverage for life insurance, especially with living benefits. Okay, so uh, life insurance options if you are in remission. So definitely, there will be limited options, right? But there are still some carriers, traditional policies, which are known to be term insurance. So it's either you can get a 5 year, a 10 year, 10 year policy, um, which I guess, you know, as long as you are still insurable in the condition that those insurance carrier can accept you. So term life is more affordable, and it gives you coverage for a certain set of periods. So it's like a car insurance already, right? So like car insurance, every month we pay for our car insurance, or every year we pay for the premium of our car insurance. Of course, without um, really thinking that we will get into an accident or we will need, but if for some reason we get into an accident, then this car insurance will come in and it will pay us some claim that we can use to either recover or even repair our cars. But most cars this day, when they get into accidents, they're already, they're totaled, and you'll be eligible only to a certain amount as your claim. So life options if you are in, right, for those cancer patients who are already undergoing treatment, they can still get some term life insurance out there. These are called guaranteed issue or simplified issue. And for some who are still employed, they can still enjoy the group life insurance that their company would give. I know it's very limited already for people who are undergoing treatment. Um, I guess it's just to, cover if there will be final expense in case they pass. So those are some of the types of life insurance that may be available for you. So, and these are still based on your age, right? And like I said, the health status. So I will not describe anymore what these types of life insurance, guaranteed issue, simplified issue. But actually, in layman's term, these are just like final expense insurance, right? So for the other options, if you're unable to get life insurance coverage to protect your family, of course, it is best to talk to your financial advisor or to get, certain quote. So let me go back. So yes, I hope that was very helpful for you. But like I said before, being in this industry, I truly welcome uh, the idea that here, anywhere actually, even in the Philippines, you can actually be part of an industry if you like, because knowing how money works, and knowing how you can take advantage um, is certainly very helpful. Um, so to be able to take advantage of this industry, um, why not look at it and explore? Our team holds regular financial opportunity seminars, both in person and by virtual Zoom meetings. Why don't you explore and hopefully be part of this free, information dissemination, and see how you can be part of this crusade to protect families um, from when life happens. So thank you for your time today, and I hope I can help you any way I can to understand more why we need life insurance with living benefits and why do we have to be part of this industry. So thank you, and I'll see you again next time.